Spring is finally here, it's my favorite season. Don't be surprised, I live in Finland and spring comes a bit later in Nordic countries. It's beginning of May and it's barely 6 degrees plus outside. Also, my birthday's in spring. I got a beautiful bouquet of flowers from my family. I also got some perfumes as a gift. Those are from French brand Diptyque. They were on my wish list and I think those are perfect for spring and summer. Good thing is, when you order a bottle of fragrance on Diptyque website, they send you a complimentary sample of the same fragrance, so you can try it, and in case you don't like it, you can return unopened bottle. But I'm not planning to return anything, those eau de toilettes are familiar to me. And the first bottle I'm holding in my hands is Philosykos. Can you believe that Philosykos was launched in 1996 and it's still so popular and so loved? What a masterpiece. I think it's a must-have for the fragrance collector. I didn't have it before because I wasn't always so much interested in perfumes and I'm still quite in the beginning of my collection. This fragrance is an ode to entire fig tree, a green freshness of the leaves, the density of the white wood and the milky flavor of figs. It's funny that Philosykos means a friend of the fig tree in Greek. It's really cute. It's such an amazing green and fruity fragrance if you like fig in fragrances. The notes and accords that brand disclose are fig leaves, fig tree sap, fig tree wood and black pepper. It's so simple, it's just completely figgy and in its simplicity there is something so attractive and so timeless. It has been on the market for almost 2 decades and never feels dated. People still fall in love with Philosykos. What I like about this fragrance is that it's green, aromatic, easy to wear, and at the same time I notice a bit sweet, milky accord after perfume starts to open on the skin. It's very fresh, clean scent, definitely office friendly. It's important for me because I work in the office. You know, in a fragrance world there is a term, a white shirt scent or like white t-shirt scent that usually refers to a clean, maybe white floral, sometimes soapy scents, which I'm not a big fan of. I don't like when fragrances are too clean. I like when the scent has character, idea. So for me that would be an appropriate t-shirt scent, like a clean t-shirt scent, natural and careless, not sharp, not wild, but just fresh, smooth, mellow, smell of fig fruits and leaves. So good. I'm sure I will be using it a lot in spring, summer, especially in summer. As you can see, it's a 50 ml bottle and I prefer that size because I want to have more fragrances in my collection and I would rather get 2 50 ml bottles of different perfumes than one big bottle. Especially when the miniature bottle is proportionally scaled down, which looks pretty much like a full-size bottle. For the comparison, here is a 100 ml bottle of Eau de Well from the same brand. It still has the same shape, the same idea, these rounded lines. And the design, it's the best. I love Diptyque's aesthetic so much. There is always an interesting illustration inside and outside. Look there. So yes, I'm happy to have this one in my collection now. Next fragrance is Dawson, my love at first sniff, also a 50 ml bottle. It's a floral, tuberose dominant fragrance. You know, tuberose can be tricky, it can be different. It's carnal, sensual, opulent. It can be indolic, can encompass everything from comfort to meaty or metallic facets even. So Dawson is my perfect tuberose, fresh, confident, youthful, a little bit bubblegummy. Besides tuberose we have orange blossom, jasmine, marine accord. Oh, it smells so good. This fragrance feels like a vacation, like a walk in exotic floral garden. It's quite strong fragrance, even in eau de toilette concentration. 1 or 2 sprays is just enough. Even though it's a tuberose fragrance, I don't see anything seductive and dolic aggressive in here. It's just an elegant bouquet of white flowers. It's an ultimately floral fragrance without any artificial sweetness or disturbing woody musky notes. It's just floral composition from beginning to end. I can't wait to wear it, especially outside for a walk. In my vision, it's a fragrance for a lucky day, for sunny weather, happy moments. It will not be my choice for a rainy day or busy days. It's definitely not a cozy cocoon. It's a boost of confidence and girl power. It's beautiful, perfect young tuberose. And again, let's take a look at this illustration inside and outside of flacon. How lovely. Diptyque's design is 10 on 10, the best. Next fragrance I think is perfect for spring is Delina. I have original Delina, not exclusive, not rosé, just Delina. And this bottle was also a gift from my husband a bit earlier this year to celebrate one special moment, one achievement in my life journey. I have been using it quite a lot since I got it. Delina from Parfums is a rather polarizing fragrance, despite that it's a niche fragrance and quite expensive one. It's crazy popular among fragrance lovers. Some people adore this fragrance, consider it as their signature scent. Others think that it's totally overpriced, overrated, overhyped. So it sounds interesting, right? That's why I wanted to try it to see what everyone is talking about. So I ordered the discovery set from Parfums de Marly. I bought it on the official website and I tried Delina. And what happened was I liked this fragrance. A bit later I started to fall in love with this fragrance and eventually it jumped on top of my wish list. And now I have a bottle. I have to say, in my opinion, it's amazing. It's a masterpiece. I don't know what is here that is so attractive, sexy, beautiful. The top notes are rhubarb, lychee, bergamot. In the heart we have rose, peony, vanilla. The base is cashmeran, musk, vetiver. Some people say it's a rose dominant fragrance, but for my nose it's mostly peonies and lychee with rhubarb, so it's a bit tart. I feel here this sour kick from rhubarb and I like it. Even though overall I find it pretty hard to segregate this composition into different notes. It's just one rounded, silky, smooth perfection. Really, I can't say good enough things about this fragrance. I love it. Every time I grab this cute pink bottle and spray it in the morning, I know that I'm gonna smell good today and I will enjoy myself. It's not challenging, not overwhelming. It's getting so popular that I'm even a bit afraid that we will all start to get tired of it. But until then, let's enjoy Delina while she is what she is. Eli, my husband, loves this fragrance. It's one of his favorites. So yeah, Delina is in my collection and I'm using it a lot. I love it and I hope this fragrance will never change and my attitude to it will never change. Next beautiful spring fragrance is L'Impératrice from Dolce Gabbana. This fragrance is very special for me because it carries some nice, precious memories. I repurchased it this year, it's my second bottle. My first bottle I got in 2014 in April, I think. Back then I didn't have a broad fragrance collection, I was using one fragrance at a time. And when I finished the bottle, I changed the scent. So, spring-summer 2014 I spent with this fragrance. It was the time when I completed my education in uni and I got admitted for the master's degree program in a foreign country. It was so exciting, so new. I knew that soon in autumn I'm gonna see new places, meet new people, and I was in the beginning of a new stage in my life. I was really happy that I got an opportunity to continue my education. That summer I did not need to look for a job or do anything else with my life. All I did was riding my bicycle every day, enjoy summer days and pack my luggage for my new adventure. Those few months of summer were one of the most careless, joyful in my life. And every time I catch the smell of this fragrance, it brings me back to the summer 2014. Back then, when I got my first bottle, there was number 3 in the name of this perfume. It was like L'Impératrice number 3. And now I see that they changed the name. I also suspect that it was reformulated. I might be wrong, but at least it's not how I remember it to be. It still has its atmosphere, it's still fresh and light, but back then it felt a bit more sensual. But it's still a lovely fragrance. It's a juicy, delicious cocktail with kiwi, red currant, rhubarb, watermelon, balanced with floral notes of cyclamen, woody base of sandal, grapefruit, musks. It's surprisingly long-lasting, even though it's like a watery floral fragrance. It's a happy, playful, careless scent, and of course my own memories plays a role in my perception of it. I can say it's perfect for late spring or summer. It has some cold freshness in it. So juicy. It's a very youthful scent. It's kind of funny. When you smell it, you may think that what does it have to do with Impératrice? I myself don't understand. Impératrice as a scent, I would imagine more powerful, luxury, loud. This scent is too happy to be royal. This fragrance is easy to understand. It's not hiding anything behind its notes and accords. It's quite easy to find and really worth testing. You will see that it stands out among other design fragrances, and it feels like a glass of fresh watermelon juice after trying all the other designer fragrances. So yes, beautiful scent, beautiful memories. Another fragrance that brings me back to my younger years. It's my second bottle. The first one I got when I was 18 years old. I like to revisit this perfume every spring. For me, the spring starts when lilac blooms, and it's exactly what it is, a beautiful bouquet of lilac. Let's spray it. Beside lilac, I find here some musky and asperidic notes, citruses. I couldn't find an official menu of this fragrance. I checked for Grantica and it says that Eclat is a composition made of lilac, peony, peach blossom, wisteria, green notes of tea leaf, petitgrain, osmanthus, cedar and amber. Frankly speaking, this fragrance might be uneasy for indoor spaces or very hot weather. I would say it's more suitable for a walk outside for a bit cooler spring weather, especially when it's windy, because the sillage is amazing. Eclat d'Arpège make me feel so calm and feminine. I imagine the girl in a lilac tree from the Rubens painting. I believe this masterpiece may illustrate this fragrance so well. Not loud, a little bit shy, it captures the moment of a sunny spring day, lush blooming lilac tree, and at the same time I find something trembling in it, a bit anxious even, this small emotion that is so common for us, for live beings. It's alive, it's natural. I don't use it often, but I got my first bottle when I was 18, and since then I have a few moments during the year when this fragrance is all I need. So yes, I think those lovely bubbles of lilac juice are perfect for spring fragrance. And finally, the sun is shining today. So those were my 5 fragrances that I'm gonna use right now in spring, my little fragrance wardrobe for the season. I hope maybe you found some inspiration here to go and smell something new.